Number 10. Your brain can generate enough electricity to power a light bulb, about 20 watts of power similar to a small bulb. Your brain is like a tiny power plant, but instead of coal, it runs on glucose. The energy comes from neurons firing, which generates electrical signals that can be measured as voltage. Researchers have calculated that this voltage could power a small light bulb. How bright would your brain light up? Number 9. Your heart beats over 100,000 times a day. That's more than 35 million beats a year without taking a break. We share a whopping 60% of our DNA with bananas. Yes, you heard that right. Your skin is constantly shedding dead cells, leaving behind a trail of tiny flakes that can accumulate in your surroundings. Ounce for ounce, bone is 5 times stronger than steel. Your bones are like a strong fortress protecting your body and keeping you upright. Your body is a walking powerhouse that generates enough heat in just 30 minutes to boil half a gallon of water. That's a lot of heat. We spend a third of our lives snoozing, dreaming, and recharging our bodies and minds. If you live to be 75, that means you'll spend roughly 25 years sleeping. During sleep, our brains and bodies undergo a range of essential processes that allow us to wake up feeling refreshed and ready to take on the day. From restoring energy levels to repairing tissues and boosting our immune system, sleep is vital for our overall health and well-being. It's also a time when our brains process and store memories, allowing us to learn and grow. So while sleep may seem like a passive activity, it's actually an incredibly busy time for our bodies. So count sheep and dream sweet dreams, knowing that every wink of shut-eye is a step towards a healthier, happier you. Your body temperature is around 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit or 37 degrees Celsius, and maintaining that temperature requires a constant production of heat. When you're sitting still, you're burning calories and generating energy, which produces heat. In fact, up to 20% of the energy you consume is used to maintain your body temperature. So next time you feel a little chilly, remember that you're literally a walking heater. Just don't expect your body to keep a house warm. But did you know they're actually stronger than steel? Yes, that's right. If you compare the weight of a bone to the weight of an equal amount of steel, bone comes out on top. It's 5 times stronger than steel. How is that possible? Well, it has to do with the unique composition of bone tissue. It's a lightweight yet incredibly tough material that can withstand a lot of force. The secret lies in the structure of bone, which is designed to distribute weight evenly and absorb impact. It's like a natural shock absorber built into your body. So next time you go for a run or jump up and down, remember that your bones are stronger than steel. On average, you shed between 30,000 and 40,000 skin cells every minute. That's a lot of skin. So it's not surprising that over time, your skin cells can make up a significant portion of the dust in your house. In fact, studies have shown that up to 15% of the dust in your home can be made up of your own skin cells. That means you're literally leaving a little piece of yourself behind in every room. While we may look and feel very different, we have more in common with these yellow wonders than you might think. It is a bizarre twist of genetic similarity that reminds us just how interconnected all life on Earth really is. So next time you peel open a banana, remember that you and this humble fruit are closer than you might think. Your heart is a tireless worker, pumping blood into your body at a rate of around 100,000 times a day. Your eyes are like built-in cameras that capture the world in all its colorful glory. But how many colors can you actually see? Well, it turns out your eyes can distinguish around 10 million different colors. That's a lot of shades and hues. Tickling yourself might seem like a harmless bit of fun, but it turns out it's not as easy as it looks. You probably already know that getting tickled by someone else can be a delightful or annoying experience, depending on your mood. But what about when you try to tickle yourself? It's a whole different ball game. Trying to tickle your own nose, or any other part of your body for that matter, can be quite tricky and often results in a rather awkward face-nose-hand contortion. So why can't we tickle ourselves? Well, it has to do with our brain's ability to anticipate and process sensory information. When someone else tickles you, your brain doesn't know it's coming. So when those ticklish sensations hit, it's a surprise. But when you try to tickle yourself, your brain is already aware of the impending touch. It processes the information and decides that it's not a big deal, essentially canceling out the ticklish response. That's why you can't tickle yourself. Your brain is just too smart for its own good. But here's the kicker. Despite being able to see so many colors, your eyes don't actually grow in size after you're born. They stay the same size throughout your entire life. Isn't that weird? I mean, think about it. When you were a baby, your eyes were tiny little orbs, and as you grew up, they just stayed that way. It's like your eyes decided to stop growing at some point and just chill out. That means your ticker pumps out around 2,500 gallons or 9,500 liters of blood every single day. Your blood vessels are like a complex network of roads and highways that carry essential goods like oxygen and nutrients to every part of your body. If you were to lay them all out end to end, they would stretch for a staggering 96,000 kilometers. That's enough to circle the globe more than twice. Imagine the journey your blood takes, cruising through your veins and arteries, delivering vital supplies to all corners of your body. It's a non-stop round-the-clock operation that keeps you alive and thriving. Talk about endurance. At that rate, your heart will beat over 35 million times a year without ever calling in sick. Wow. Number 8. Your eyes can distinguish around 10 million colors, yet they never grow in size after birth. Number 7. You have about 96,000 kilometers of blood vessels, enough to circle the Earth more than twice. Number 6. You share 60% of your DNA with a banana. Strange but true. Number 5. You shed 30,000 to 40,000 skin cells every minute. Most of the dust in your house is you. Number 4. Your bones are stronger than steel by weight. Number 3. You can't tickle yourself. Your brain cancels the sensation when it knows the touch is coming. Number 2. Your body gives off enough heat in 30 minutes to boil half a gallon of water. You are basically a walking power source. Number 1. You spend about a third of your life sleeping. That is roughly 25 years if you live to 75. Sleep is a fundamental part of life. That's all for today. See you next time.